Welcome back, disc golf fans. Derek and Chris here once again with the back nine coverage of 2020 Gibson Challenge. Final round here. It is a tight race as you saw on the front nine. Before we get started, we want to give a huge shout out to the Gibson County Tourism and Visitors Bureau making this coverage possible. The nonprofit locally that's in charge of all the events, Dads for Disc Golf. They do a really great job for the scene here. Really looking forward to seeing everything that develops. This is going to be home to the 2022 AM Worlds, so keep a lookout for that. And a big shout out to Hampton Inn for sponsoring this coverage as well. And as always, an extra special thank you for all of our Patreon supporters as well.
Yeah, this is it, the final countdown, the final nine. Only 2 strokes between these 4 players here. Trevin is on a spree, basically, birdie spree. He's got 1 par on the card. No bogeys. Very good golf. Great conditions. I'm excited to see how this all plays out. We are going to get ready to move into hole 10. Hole 10's a par 3 at 424 feet. Basically, we're going to see some big hyzers from these guys. You want to basically crash into these trees here as the basket's pitched up in between these 3 trees. Low ceiling, so if you do go a little early, it does make your approach shot pretty hard. So everyone's going to at least try to reach these trees and at least get inside the circle here.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be left or right of the pin because as you can see, if you're short or long, you're going to have an obstructed view of the pin from those 2 trees that are guarding it.
This is looking really good. Drops right down in there, and that's parked.
Yeah, you couldn't really ask for a better shot on this hole than that.
I mean, really, he's only had really 1 putt from the edge of the circle, and that was the one that he missed. Other than that, he's really just been parking everything. He's making it look easy. So we have Paul Oman, tied for the lead right now. Like you said, that's going to go a little bit to the left, but that should be fine.
Yeah, wide open view of the basket there.
Probably 20, 25 out. We have Andrew Cornwell. That's turning a little too much. That's going to be a little far out there to the right. Skips up right in front of the spectators.
Which today was the only day that had spectators due to it being the only nice weather. Aaron with a big lefty shot.
Aaron the lefty finding the lefty route, and that's going to sneak right under the basket.
Wow.
Beautiful shot.
Really challenged Trevin's CTP, huh?
Yeah. Andrew, like I said, it's a little tough to kind of take the shot here because it's a very high or a very low ceiling, and it shows right there. So that's going to smack his disc right down. He's going to have a circle edge putt.
Yeah, not entirely sure what the thought process was about taking the shot like that.
Doesn't matter at that point, though. He drains the circle edge putt for par. Paul right on the edge as well.
Oh, gets banded.
One of the worst sounds in disc golf. Paul's going to give up that lead now to Trevin. As these guys are just making it look easy. Nice drives. We're going to move into hole 11, par 4, 537 feet. Do have OB to the left of the cart path. Very wide open shot, though. You just want to land somewhere where the drone is now. Give yourself a pretty easy approach. We are on a little bit of a hillside, so ground play could happen. You definitely don't want to end up to the left, so it's really about just staying to the right on this hole the entire time. As he's getting aggressive, he's going to throw right past me, and he's almost pin high. It's going to be a tough shot for Aaron. That just kept turning. That would have been a beauty, but even that, it's going to fade out a little early. Be just fine. We should expect Paul to really give this one a good run. Wonder if these guys they're probably really trying to go for the green almost. That's what it seems like. That almost makes it. Andrews is looking good as well. Probably the most traditional that you'll see when people play this hole.
Pretty solid.
This hole plays is one of the easier holes for these guys. Same with Aaron, just easy approach. These guys, I mean, they're basically going for two at this point. Eagle. Get up. Paul truly making it pin high.
One of the smoothest drives in the game, I think.
All right. Going to be one of the easier star frames we're going to see for the day. Birdie, birdie, birdie.
Okay. Touch the cage there a little bit.
All right. Hole 12, par 3, 327 feet. Mando to the left of this tree here, so it takes out the big hyzer shot, so a little bit more finesse. Might see some forehands to the left side of all those trees. See one right here from Trevin. We'll probably see some touchy putter mid-range shots from Paul. So this shot makes sense if you have it.
Okay.
Bad roll there, but great ace run.
Yeah, and still well within Trevin's range there.
Aaron's going to take a similar route, but with the backhand.
And he's not putting a lot of pepper on it either. You notice that he stands pretty close to the front of the tee box. I think his main goal was to do this.
Yeah. It's great to see how discs react after they're thrown. It's funny sometimes pros walk up to their shots, or anyone really, they walk up to their shot and like, how'd that get there? Some crazy things happen after the camera cuts.
So nice and easy shot from Paul. Going to put himself probably about 20 feet.
And these guys really just making this course look easy at this point. Early left. Found some trees.
If it didn't hit those trees, he probably would have found himself in the woods there. So I say that that's probably a good reaction.
That is almost 60-footer, and it's a good bid.
Narrowly misses.
Big putt here. Trying to keep this lead going. Awesome. Good putt there for Trevin. One more. He's going to have himself another double turkey. Paul should be good. Nice putt from Paul. Definitely not as much green as Trevin, but still a very solid round.
Looks like the wind is picking up a little bit right now.
Oh no.
That may have been the cause of this.
Oh no, Aaron with the par.
He's standing there in disbelief.
And I mean, losing these strokes to those two guys right here is going to make a world's difference. I mean, at this point, it's really, you got to have those guys make mistakes, because if they just keep birdieing out, I mean, you don't control your own fate at this point. Tough from Aaron. As we're going to move into hole 13, par 3, 261 feet. Watch that branch that we just missed. That's really the only obstacle you have. Don't end up over there to the left, and basically just a big hyzer shot from these guys. Creek down there does play as casual. Cart path is OB if you do hang something out too far.
I believe this is traditionally the course's standard hole 16, correct?
Yeah. So with how the Am Worlds was playing out the layout to see if pace of play played better, they just kind of mixed the holes around a little bit. It's going to be a circle edge putt from Trevin. Looking really nice from Paul, skipping right up.
Yeah, pin high.
Great job from Paul. Tough shot for a lefty, especially if you don't have a forehand.
Coming out a little low. Doesn't get much ground play. He's going to be outside the circle.
See if we get another big putt from Aaron.
That's a little high.
Yeah, this is going to leak left. Needs to hit something and drop.
It's probably about within 10 feet of the woods line, that is.
Yeah, it looks like he did find a line. He's able to pitch out.
That'll be a good par save.
Yeah. Could have been worse.
Aaron here with probably about a 45 footer. Oh,
Bring
yeah.
it.
All right.
Aaron with the big putts. Second one for the round. Lefty knows how to putt.
And he walks them off so smooth, too.
He's a cool cat, that's for sure. Trevin Young Gun just making it look easy. Nice birdie putt. Paul's still taking his time in his routine. Can't take those ones for granted. And Drew's going to have that tap in with that really nice par save. So things are starting to spread a little bit here. It's starting to become a two-man race with Trevin with the one-stroke lead on Paul, and then 2 strokes between him and Aaron. So we're going to move into hole 14, traditional hole 17. It's par 3, 356 feet. OB to the right of this cart path. We're going to see some big hyzers. You can go right up the gut. What we're seeing with the drone, we'll probably see some lefty hyzers as well to the left of those trees.
Something that we did notice on this final day of filming was, I believe, a cart or two ahead of us. One person just was not able to stay in bounds and had decided to keep re-teeing, which was an interesting play that we thought.
Oh yeah, they basically were. He missed the green twice, I think, and then threw even a third time from the tee box.
Which I'm not sure what the strategy is there. I mean, if you're going for the ace, I guess, but...
Great shot from Paul. I mean, if he threw the hyzer shot just like Paul there, you're immediately out of bounds. So, probably didn't make much of a difference at that point. But if you're lefty or if you got a sidearm, I think this is the play, and just really hang it out there. You are finishing towards the OB, but... I mean, you can see there's kind of like a little bridge there. It's kind of really hard to reach that OB unless you leak it out a little too early right. So just trust something far and wide. It's kind of what you see a lot is people kind of either get hung up in that tree or even the tree to the left of the screen right now. Oh. That was a good bid from Andrew. Trevin with another about 25 footer. It's putts like these that win the tournament. That's a good putt. Paul is gonna find it. Birdie from Paul as well. He's keeping pace, just that one stroke difference.
And that really goes to show how important it is for you to stick to your routine, no matter how close.
Good birdie from Aaron as well. And then Andrew just kind of losing pace here. Another par. We're going to move into hole 15. This is traditionally hole 18 on the course. As you see, it brings us right back up to the clubhouse. Pretty standard hyzer shot here, though. 312 feet. All that stuff down there to the left is casual. So if you end up a little early and left, no OB strokes or anything. So it's really kind of about touch on this shot. This is hanging out a little too far.
Wow, got Velcroed right to that grass.
It's going to be almost a 40, 45 footer there. Death putt.
Yeah, that reaction did keep him closer than what could have happened, though. So it was good that he landed in the grass rather than the cart path.
Hurry. Hurry.
Paul going right at it.
Paul with another ace run. It's like ace run number 5 from him today.
So that lefty route here, would you say that that tree could get in your head a little bit?
Yeah. Throw it
Looks like
kind of
it may
low,
have,
kind of
yeah.
throw it low like that. Or I could see that kind of you leak a little early and right because you just kind of overcompensate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good thing I have a forehand because I would just throw a forehand out there just like this. Because that's going to be right outside the circle as well.
Well, at least he's on top of the hill here.
Yeah. As we saw in round 1, I forget which player it was. They actually missed their putt and then rolled all the way down the hill. Might have been Lucas. This is a big putt for Aaron. He's trying to keep pace with these guys. He's kind of running out of time. It's really trying to take down third now. Oh, no. Ooh.
I think that might be at the top still.
We'll see. That might be a tough putt there for Trevin. That might change the dynamic here. Big putt. Nice putt.
So we did forget to mention the double turkey that he got again, +1.
Only 2 pars on that card. He is lighting it up right now. Paul, though, is also low-key lighting it up, and he's going to be able to tie it up here if he's able to sink this putt. He's a little closer to circle's edge than I thought. This is no gimme for Paul.
Got a little heavy armed there.
Yeah. Man, that was a big opportunity for him. Trevin's going to keep that stroke lead. This lefty's going to clean up a par. Nine down, a couple more holes to go. just kind of losing steam here on the back 9. So we're going to move into hole 16, island hole, par 3 at 262 feet. Pretty big island hole here. All you got to really do is just make sure you reach the island, I think. I think that's the biggest mishap. Or if you go a little too far to the right, you can get hung up in that tree. That's why if you have a forehand, it really sets up for a forehand shot. That goes back to the whole design of the course. Really well designed in terms of, I would say this is more of a lefty-friendly hole. We've kind of been flip-flopping between them. Paul just running them. And Aaron set up for that lefty hyzer shot. All you gotta do is go right at it like that.
You're a little low.
Yeah. Does make it over that cart path, though. Like I said, that's really the biggest thing. It playing uphill, you just got to get past that cart path. Odds of you going long or even over there to the right are pretty slim.
All right, there you go.
Great shot from Andrew. It's a big putt from Trevin. He gets it.
This kid is a machine today.
Yeah. Haven't filmed him all weekend. Plays really well in the rain during round 2. Finds himself on lead card. Now he's out here competing for the win. That's a good birdie from Andrew. We might be seeing a star frame. Aaron. Oh, no.
Yeah, he's not too happy about that one.
No, I mean, you're out there making 60 footers, 40 footers, 30 footers, and then you miss them inside the circle. It's got to be frustrating. Paul's going to get the birdie as well. He's still keeping pace, just that one stroke still between them. Hole 17 definitely plays as one of the harder holes here. Par 4 at 475 feet. Most people are going to elect to lay up right before this water here because this is an island green. Where this cart path is, it does create this little diamond island. 2 really big guardian trees. Kind of, on your second shot, you can kind of throw it right into them and give yourself like a 10, 15 footer. Can roll away though, so risk reward. Trevin's going to lay up, like I said. I don't think anyone's going to get too aggressive here. Maybe Aaron. That needs to sit.
Yeah, I would say the more comfortable, safe play would be to throw a mid-range or a putter at that landing zone there just to reduce the risk of any type of ground play.
And that's a real wide one, but nonetheless...
A little short.
Yeah, it gets stuck up at the top. So we should see a big hyzer around the left side of the tree. Problem here is a lot of people kind of leak early. Just like that.
He should have a gap from there pretty easily.
Might be a low ceiling, though. It might be a tough putt.
See if this gets sneaky through that tree. It does not.
Drops down about circle's edge. This is big from Paul if he's able to get right under the basket, put some pressure on our leader.
Fight and go in. Good run.
Yeah, just
Alright.
not able to fight through those trees, though.
Yeah, those trees are thick. He luckily kind of hit more of the left one, which is only, like I said, like 10 or 15 feet. And then if you got this shot, you don't even need the trees. Just park it otherwise. Yeah, it's a pretty tough putt for Aaron. The low ceiling.
Yeah, I'm surprised we're not seeing him take a knee.
Yeah, find some of that. There's the expected kind of down to one knee. Minimize that ceiling.
Does tickle the chain there.
This is big from Paul. He's going to need this to keep pace onto the final hole. Just once again, that one stroke difference.
All right.
Paul's
Sneaks
in.
it in there. Close call with the cage, but an in's an in.
Tapping birdie. It's got to be a good feeling on this hole.
Especially knowing you only have one left.
Good par from Drew.
With the next hole playing over water as well, this is still a tight race.
Anything can happen. There's OB right behind the basket. So they decided to change the holes around and then set this up as hole 18 for Am Worlds. Sets up for a perfect gallery, perfect audience after everyone played. Past the cart path. Cart path is in bounds, but past the cart path is out of bounds. Also have that water there, obviously. Sets up for really a score separation hole here on the final hole. Trevin's going to hang a big hyzer shot that needs to get down. It does. Nice shot. 20-footer to win the tournament. Unless Paul finds chains here. Which is definitely a possibility. I doubt he'll go for it, though. He wants to play his odds here probably and just make sure he gives himself a putt.
Does leave himself short.
If I was Drew, I'd be going for the ace on this one. Looks like that's what he's doing. He hangs it really wide. It's crashing in. Great shot.
Here's another situation where you have that tree on the left that could really get in the head of a lefty.
Yep.
Looking to play a higher shot.
Something that was going to flip
Oh,
up, but
That is a really helpful tree.
yeah, that was definitely on its way out of bounds. Actually put him in a pretty decent spot. Let's see if he can big putt.
Oh, just short.
Nonetheless, really great tournament there from Aaron. Put up a really solid showing. So this is big from Paul. This is to tie it up. He gets it. 13 down, 26 under round.
Finishing with a turkey, nonetheless.
Yeah. Very good showing there from Paul. And this is for the win.
The gallery is quite large here.
Trevin with the win, 16 under.
That is quite the round.
It was officially a 1078 rated round. I don't know if I've ever had to put so much green on a scorecard before. That was an awesome showing from him. So we're going to see these guys just kind of clean up.
But Andrew.
Hey, from Andrew, I mean, we had a clean scorecard. Not one piece of red on anyone's card. So it's great to see.
That's the type of golf you want to watch.
Very excited about this course and the opportunities of Am Worlds coming through here in a couple of years. I'm sure they'll make changes. They'll probably learn from the
Gibson
pros
County
here
Challenge
and be
Champion
able to
Trevin
adapt.
Crowe.
It's Trevin taking down the win.
So this is now his, I believe, 11th career win.
Yeah, I believe. He is going to be a force to reckon with. He is a very good player. Right here, this is a 978 rated player. Since ratings update, he's almost at 1,000 now, so he is definitely pushing.
One to shoot almost 100 points higher than your rating is really impressive.
Yeah.
So keep a lookout for him on the scene.
Yeah, Dutch Napier makes a good run to tie up third with Andrew and Aaron. As this is going to be it, folks. Once again, my name is Chris. Alongside me, we have Derek. Thank you to all of our Patreons for making this possible. Dads for Disc Golf, Stephen Waits, everyone over there, Princeton, Indiana. Thank you so much.